First at 4, there are just a few hours left to vote early. Polls in Bexar County close tonight at 8. KENS 5's Micah Menace spoke with election officials about how many people have already cast their ballots and some very common mistakes they're seeing at polling places.
Percentage-wise, we're down. We're down from 2020.
Bexar County Elections Administrator Jackie Callanan talked about early voting numbers this morning.
So while we are having record turnouts those first few days, you'll see that it has dropped off.
So far, 552,000 people in Bexar County have voted. That's about 42% of registered voters. In the 2020 election, nearly 700,000 people voted early. That was nearly 58%.
Bexar County voters love to vote early. We always get 50 to 60% of our voting total in early voting.
Callanan also spoke about some rules they are having to remind voters not to break.
On Facebook, someone had a picture of the screen that they voted on, and then they took a picture of their ballot. And again, that is not permitted.
Callanan says within 100 feet of polls, cell phones and smartwatches must be turned off. Also, political gear and campaign workers are not permitted.
I just had one of the judges call me before we left here, and they had someone who came in and was very boisterous about the fact that they weren't going to remove their hat. They weren't going to change their shirt. And they had to remove them.
Callanan also wants to remind voters to bring their patience and bring a hard copy of your ID.
And that goes for their driver's license. That's what we're seeing a lot of also, because y'all, the younger generation, takes a picture of that license.
Polls will be open until 8 Friday night, and with early voting numbers down, Callanan expects longer lines on Election Day. But with 302 polling locations, she says you may be able to find a location with fewer people waiting to vote.
They're going to find some less attended polls.
Micah Menace, KENS 5.